Hello, Lions. I'm Rose.
And I'm Oliver, and this
is the Lions Roar. What up, Chesties, and welcome back to the Lions Roar. Today, we'll be going over lettering at LHS and a profile on Coach Wood, as well as Gen Z vocabulary.
But first, let's give a big congratulations to Maya Smith for winning journalism.
Winning journalism? How do you win journalism?
By submitting an extensive portfolio exhibiting excellence in all categories around the topic.
That is an impressive accomplishment. Let's see how it all went.
I really wasn't expecting it, at all. I walked down the stairs very confused on what was going on, but it was just, amazing. I don't even know how to describe it.
Maya's portfolio was chosen among, a bunch of portfolios that were submitted from all over the state from really talented journalists. And Maya's rose to the top in the judges' estimation. So she's the top student journalist in the state of Kansas, which is a great, great accomplishment.
The hard thing about Kansas Student Journalist of the Year is it really asks students to create a portfolio that has depth in a lot of different areas.
There were about 10 different sections, and I had to think of literally anything that could go into one of them. It took me probably about 2 months to put together.
One thing that she always does is just takes on whatever task is in front of her and just really puts 100% of herself into it. I've been able to see her as a photographer and as a reporter and as a designer, as an editor.
It just makes her a very well-rounded journalist.
That's just a joy to be around someone who works like that.
I think after high school I want to continue journalism, but we'll see where.
Thanks, everyone. Be sure to check out the Budget website for their take on the story, too. It's like this, but with words and better writing.
Hey, I wrote this script.
You wrote that last part into the script, too.
That I did.
Hey, Lions. Are you involved in school activities? Several of our extracurriculars reward hard work and effort with varsity letters.
That's right. If you try your best and put your whole heart into something, you'll be handed a massive L. Literally.
Here's Elise with the story.
Here at LHS, there's a process known as lettering. For some students, you may not know much about this process. Lettering is a great opportunity for students at LHS to have a way to be prideful of the things they've accomplished. Here's journalism teacher Barbara Tholen with her insight.
I think lettering is a chance for students to get recognition for doing work that goes above and beyond. I think when we put extra into the things that we care about, and we find those things that we care about and we put extra into it, I think it makes those experiences more meaningful anyway. For all the activities you're in, talk to those teachers or coaches about what that process is. And so just knowing what those requirements are and managing whatever the process is for that activity to earn that recognition, I think those are the things that you want to keep track of.
One student who's worked hard to letter in his years at LHS is Cooper Grant. He's been very involved in the choir program and has a lot to say about his experience.
I've lettered in choir in the past because it's important to me, and I like having something to show for what I like to think is a lot of hard work that I've put into that activity. There's lots of things you can do to letter in choir, like participating or auditioning for district and state choir, or being in the school musical, or preparing a solo piece to sing at Solo and Small Ensemble Festival. And so I'm trying to do as many of those little things as possible. So I've auditioned, I've made it into state choir this year. I'm in a barbershop quartet, and we're gonna go sing at a competition, and that's gonna get us points to lettering choir. If you find something that you're really passionate about and that you care a lot about and wanna put a lot of effort into, then go for it and find out what you need to do to go the extra mile and earn your little letter in the little thing, But I like having the little pins.
Another student that's been working on lettering is Magnus Pollington. He's been actively participating in the theater department at LHS.
I really like doing theater because I feel like I can be really silly and not really care about what I do. It's also like performing is really fun and it makes me very happy. The best part is that I can be like, yeah, I lettered in theater. Even though it's not much of a flex, it's still really fun and I can say I did something. There's not really much to it. I just kind of have to be in a bunch of shows and do well.
Lettering is something that any student can do. Some activities you can letter in are photography, painting, choir, theater, band, orchestra, forensics, journalism, sports, and more. This has been Elise George reporting for the Lions Roar.
Thanks, Elise. I'm sure many students will be taking that L at the end of the semester.
On the flip side of that, boys basketball has been kicked into full gear, despite basketball not requiring kicking. Here's a profile of Coach Wood and his role in how the team plays.
If you've been to any of the basketball games, you might be wondering who the new guy coaching the team is. Coach Wood was hired this year and is the new head coach of the boys varsity basketball team. Coach Wood has a lot of history with Lawrence and is very involved with Lawrence High.
Well, I was a student here from 93 to 96. Athletically, when I was in school, lettered in baseball, lettered in basketball. We were fortunate enough to win a state championship in basketball in 1995 and a state championship in baseball in 1996. So Lawrence High definitely runs through the veins.
With a lot of pride and passion for Lawrence, Coach Wood is going to give it his all for this team.
To me, this is the job. I mean, Lawrence is my home, it's my community. To me, there's nothing more rewarding than to be able to give back to the school and basketball program, the community that has given me so much. So now to be, have that responsibility and have that honor is amazing. It means so much to, be leading this basketball program. Like I said before, I mean, I understand what it means to put on that Lawrence High basketball uniform, and to me it means, when you put Lawrence across your chest, you're not just, representing yourself. You're representing the school and the community, and you're representing all the amazing basketball players that have come before us. There's an amazingly strong tradition here, and to be able to be, leading this basketball program as the head basketball coach is an absolute dream come true.
The future is bright with Coach Wood taking over, and the team should be in for many years of success.
Man, the plans for the future of the program are, continue to, help these men grow as basketball players and help them grow as men, and hopefully give them the skill sets and resources like when they leave Lawrence High School, that they're better off for being a Lawrence High basketball player, so they're able to go out in their community and be successful, or go out and whatever they're going to a university, whatever it may be, and continue to follow them that way. And so it's continuing to incorporate the alumni, incorporate the past success we've had. We've had a great tradition, so I want to bring everybody back. I'm a Lawrence High guy myself, so incorporate the youth and continue to get our program solid at the freshman, sophomore, JV, varsity level. Continue to have our talent evolve, and there's so much that we need to do, and I'm excited to go do for us.
Make sure to come out tonight and watch our boys basketball team in their last regular season game. This has been JJ Dos Santos for the Lions Roar, and as Coach Wood said it best,
go Lions.
Thanks, JJ. That was pretty gas.
You guys are really goated.
Really locked in.
Rose, I'm not sure if our teacher demographic is really going to get a lot of these slang words.
True, but that's what the next segment's for. Here's Morgan with more.
Oh, I'm Mr. Bricker. I teach physics and AP physics.
I'm Mr. Casey. I teach physics and AP physics also. Yeah.
My name's Matt Ellis.
And I'm Mr. Farley.
I'm Miss Harrell. I teach math here at Lawrence High.
And I'm Miss Oswald. I also teach math here at Lawrence High.
Teachers will incorporate given slang into a sentence after defining the term to ensure comprehension.
Okay, I was saying yapping, like talking loud, hyped up. I saw him yapping at her.
Like my students were yapping about that conservation and momentum problem.
All right, I just said stop your yapping. You talk too much.
Name for your boyfriend, girlfriend, or significant other. Hi there, Pookie.
You go ahead, because you're going to be right, not me.
Pookie, a romantic interest. I ate lunch with my Pookie.
I'm meeting my Pookie after school for coffee.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Charisma. Yeah.
His drip was rizzed up today. Okay, no, okay.
I just put Miss Oswald doesn't know about Riz because I didn't know what it meant.
I'm way off.
No, you're probably right.
Residual. The residual value was good.
Okay,
To be clear, they're both rolling on the ground laughing at us right now.
All right, I'm up. Roman Empire. Classic, old, like his clothes looked like they were from the Roman Empire. I don't know.
I just said Roman Empire is like my group, my school, like I run this.
Oh.
Like this school is my Roman Empire. I have no idea.
Colonialism is what I guess.
You think it's a Gen Z term for colonialism? I think it's eating too much food. I went Roman Empire at Chipotle.
Roman Empire, ready to collapse, no longer strong.
Oh.
You're going down like the Roman Empire.
Oh, wow.
Expecting looks maxing or this thing is called mewing, right? When you put your tongue up to the roof of your mouth.
That was pretty funny though. When you start rolling on the ground, I'm like, oh, that was good.
Thanks, Morgan. That really ate.
Anyways, all juniors have been pre-registered to take a free ACT on February 27th.
This year, the test will be digital, and students will need to bring a fully charged iPad. Monitor your emails for more information as the test day approaches.
This is a really good opportunity for students, so be sure to show up on Tuesday. It can make all the difference.
Both boys and girls basketball have home games against Gardner Edgerton tonight, and you can tune into the live streams by clicking on the link in the description.
Girls soccer tryouts are next week, Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6, so pull up.
And stop by Room 308 Productions to get a club or bit featured on our announcements, like this.
The first meeting of the Procrastinators Club will be held at some point.
We won't have another Friday episode until after spring break, so tune in next Monday for more of The Lion's Roar.
And as always,
it's a great day to be a lion.